I remember a story about, I read of how Socrates, the great philosopher, used to go through a test with people if they brought information about his students or about someone else. You run them through these tests, and the test is called the test of threes. And we, including me, we should start running these tests on people. If they bring us information about someone else, run them through these tests, because it'd help, man. Run it through general information you're going to receive. So the first test. So as the story goes, a gentleman came to Socrates and he said, I'm going to tell you something about what your students did. So the first test was that Socrates asked, look, you can tell me, but before that, I want to run you through a test. The first question of the test is the test of truth. Is the information you're going to give me true, and are you absolutely sure that it's true? The guy was like, no. He doesn't know if the information is true. It's not funny. In a day where social media is endless, we sometimes think what we see on social media or what someone posts on a thread, we assume it's true without understanding the context behind the content that was placed on the social platform. So the guy said no, it was not true. It's not true. He doesn't know. He is not absolutely sure that the information that he's received is true. The second question is the test of goodness. So is what you're about to tell me about my student something good? That's what Socrates asked the guy. Because why would you want to hear about information about someone else that's not good? There's no purpose for that. So it's funny because the gentleman answered the question. He said, not really. So essentially, he was going to tell him something bad about his student, even though he wasn't sure if it was true. Now listen to that. You don't know the information is true, yet you're going to tell him something about the individual that's bad, but you don't know if it's true. The last question, the third question, is the filter for usefulness. So, as the question goes, is that you're going to tell me about my student going to be useful to me? Because it's got, number one, it's not, if it's false, if it's not true, if it's not good, is it useful? And the gentleman said, no, not really. So it's funny because Socrates concluded, so the thing you're going to tell me is neither true nor good nor even useful. Why even tell me in the first place? Why tell someone information of someone else that you don't know is true, that you know is not good, and you know it's not going to benefit the individual you're telling? Why tell it? Well, obviously the man felt ashamed and he had no reply. He went quiet. But next time, my friends, next time someone brings you information about someone else, run them through the test. Find out if it's true, number one. Find out if it's good, and find out if it's useful to you. Because if it's not true about someone else, you're going to assume it's true because you've never asked that question if it's true. Number two, it's not good, therefore you're going to find something, or you're going to hear something negative about someone else that's not even true, or you don't know if it's true or not. And number three, it's not going to be useful to you. It might be something they said about you that's going to degrade you, but you don't know if it's true in the first place. So run them through those questions. That's what I'm going to do from now on. It's phenomenal because I think you can actually do that with any source of information you receive. Go on social media and see a message on your social platform and ask the question, is it true? You have to check it out. If it's good, obviously you've seen it, so kind of told you. And is it useful to me? So if it's good or bad, that's kind of, you've already read it, so you automatically know. But you don't know if it's true or useful to you. Or it might be useful depending on what you saw. So run it through. That's me. Hope it helped. Take care.